just working on it. There it is. There it comes.
Hello, my name is Rebecca Leone, and I will be speaking on the topic of the town of Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is one of the most beautiful states on the East Coast. There are many farming communities, and it is also rich in our nation's history. Pittsburgh, for example, was founded as a fort, and Philadelphia is home to the famous Liberty Bell. Lancaster County is full of Amish heritage, and although it has become a large tourist destination, still maintains the simple qualities preserved by the Amish community. But nestled in the middle of central Pennsylvania is a small town called Carlisle, and it is about this town that the direction of this speech will tend to. This is a brief overview of the town of Carlisle and its history in its origins, its major events, and the presence and importance of Dickinson College. Carlisle was founded in 1751 by a group of Scots-Irish settlers. Although the Scots-Irish were known during the 18th century for their restlessness and often moved 2 or 3 times, Carlisle became a home for this group of people, as well as their base in central Pennsylvania. Because of the fertile lands in the valley, the Carlisle region was, and continues to be, a center for large agricultural growth, hence incentive for other early settlers to move there. Carlisle, pronounced as you may have noticed with the accent on the second syllable, was named after an English town of the same name. It was also originally part of Lancaster County. However, now Carlisle, as well as other towns such as New Cumberland, Camp Hill, Mechanicsburg, and Shippensburg, is part of Cumberland County as of April 1782. There are many historically significant events and people that came from the Carlisle area. The famous Revolutionary War heroine, Molly Pitcher, resided in Carlisle. Her gravesite is located in the town, with a life-size statue of the woman erected in her memory. Jim Thorpe, a Native American who went on to win several Olympic medals, was once a student at the Carlisle Indian Industrial School, a turn of the 20th century boarding school for Native American children. The Carlisle Barracks were built in 1757 with the purpose of being a stopping point for settlers heading west through the Allegheny Mountains. It increased in popularity when President George Washington journeyed there to review the troops that were gathered to fight against the Whiskey Rebellion that was rising at the time in 1794. Although Washington later recommended the barracks as a base for a military academy, it was West Point in New York State that went on to become a nationally renowned school for military training. One of the most important aspects of the town of Carlisle is Dickinson College. In 1773, Dickinson was originally founded as a Latin grammar school for young men. 1 decade later, however, and only 6 days after the Treaty of Paris was signed, that is, the document that officially ended the American Revolutionary War, Dickinson was chartered as a college. Although Dickinson is not the oldest university in America, it is the first that was founded in what is known as the United States. Dickinson is located 2 blocks from the town square, and because of its sprawling campus that spread across several blocks, it has become an integral part of Carlisle. It is not unusual to see students on their way to a Dickinson Red Devils football game or crossing the street to get to a class. While Carlisle is not as busy and cosmopolitan as other Pennsylvanian cities, such as Philadelphia, the town does have its good qualities. Carlisle is also rising in popularity and is getting national recognition. So come on over to Carlisle and join us in what Forbes magazine listed as one of the top places to live.